If you need help creating your own website, Good Insight has you covered. Go to them for all your website creation needs and they'll be able to hook you up with their easy-to-use interface, supportive staff, and while you're at it, get a 30-day free trial with this promo code. Enter it in when you're registering and you'll be able to get 30 days free. Hey guys, what's up? It's Zenazor here. Today I have a review for you guys of the product called the Powerplant. This is from Tylt, and on the left you have one version, which is the iPhone 5 version. On the right you have the MicroUSB version. Now these are 5,200 milliamp portable batteries, so basically you put this in your pocket and you'll be able to charge your iPhone, your smartphone, basically all that kind of stuff. On the go, you don't need a charger, you don't really need a whole power brick and all that to plug it into the wall. You use this and you'll be fine. Now, the difference between this and most other power blocks and different portable battery packs is that these have a built-in flex arm. Now, a flex arm, according to Tylt, is basically anything that has an arm that reaches out of this power plant and it has a connector on the end, so you don't have to bring your own cable with you. Depending on the version you buy, that version should fit the connector that is on the bottom of your phone. So if you buy the iPhone 5 version, you don't need to bring a cable along with you whenever you want to charge your iPhone 5. This has a built-in iPhone 5 little flex arm. It's not too long, it's a couple inches long, however, it does the job and you can still charge your iPhone with it. Same thing goes for the MicroUSB version. If you have a MicroUSB device, you don't have to bring the cable along with you. This thing has it built in. It saves you a lot of time. If you forget your cable and you bring this, you'll still be able to charge something. However, they also do have a USB port on each of them. They have one USB port, so you can plug a cable in either way and charge two devices simultaneously. Now, this has its own drawbacks and it has its own positives. However, it's still pretty cool that they're giving you this amazing option, not only giving you the ability to not have to carry a cable with you, however, they're also giving you the ability to use a USB port if you do bring a cable with you and you want to charge a second device. So that's pretty cool, and I'll get into all this later in the video, but that's basically the overview of this device. It's $90 for one of these, so that's going to set you back quite a bit. However, I'll tell you at the end of the video what I think about it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the review. Thank you so much to Tylt for sending this out to me, and yeah, let's get into the review. Just to clarify what a flex arm is, I'm going to show you it right here. So on the left, you have the iPhone 5 version. The iPhone 5 version, the flex arm on there is much more raised above the surface. It is not flush, and that is one of the things I actually like because you can pull it out easily. On the right, you have the MicroUSB version. That one is completely flush, and it's much harder to push it out, but in 30 seconds or less, you'll be able to pull it out, so it's not too bad. On the left, you can see the iPhone 5 connector is fully straight. It's 180 degrees, and on the right, you can see that the MicroUSB one is at a 90-degree angle. That's something I really didn't like because then you have to angle it a little bit, but eventually you can get it to work. It's just a nuisance, but eventually you'll get over it. Right off the bat, I discovered some huge flaws in the way this power plant works. So according to Tylt, when you plug it in, it's supposed to automatically start charging. You don't have to click the power button, so that was already a problem because I have to click the power button in order for this to charge. As you can see right here, it's not charging and it's fully plugged in, so now I have to hit the power button for it to work, and that's kind of annoying. The other thing I noticed is even more crucial. When you plug your phone in, it will start charging for 20 minutes after hitting the power button, like I said. However, after that 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 40 minutes, it's random every time, your phone will stop charging. I don't know why, but the power plant will stop charging your phone, and that just gets kind of weird. The phone completely stops charging, and it just sits there. The power plant still has 4 or 3 or 2 bars of battery, and it just won't charge. I don't know why. This happened on both the MicroUSB version and the iPhone 5 version, so if two products are doing that, I'm going to guess that every single other one of their products is going to do that because I have two different versions of the exact same product and they're both having the exact same issue. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and guess that most of the Powerplant product line is having this exact same issue of not continuously charging the product that it is trying to charge, such as an iPhone, a smartphone, or any other device. So it refuses to continuously charge. So in the middle you can see there is a micro USB port. That's going to be used to charge the power plant itself. And on the right you have a USB port, and that's going to be used to charge any external devices that are not compatible with the flex arms cable, or if you're already using the flex arm and you need to charge a second device. That's how it's going to work, and you have this little flap to cover it up, provide some scratch damage protection, some drop protection, and possibly some dust protection. And I'm not fully sure if it can protect against water. I wouldn't try it, but all I know is that it can protect it slightly from the elements. Luckily, at least this feature works without having to press the power button on the power plant. If you plug it in and plug it out and plug it in again, it will continuously charge your iPhone. It will not stop charging. You will continuously charge your phone until it is fully charged or until the power plant runs out of battery, and this is much more reliable than the Flex Arm. So by now you should have figured out if you want to get this for yourself. Personally, I say if you have a lot more money to spend, then go ahead and get it, but honestly, I don't think you need it because I have a power brick in my house that cost me 50 bucks. It has 3 USB ports and it has a 6,600 milliamp hour battery, and it is universal. Of course, you have to bring a cable along because it doesn't have a flex arm. However, it is much cheaper, has a lot more power than this, and it's just a lot more cost-effective, reliable, and it's a little bit better. And I can link that down below if you guys want to. Just comment down below if you want a link for that. So I think this is a little bit too overpriced. They need to rethink their strategy here. I don't know if the issue I had with my 2 power plants is unique, or maybe all the power plants have that issue, but honestly, these guys aren't too reliable, and $90 is a little bit higher than what I'd pay. Actually, it's a lot higher than what I pay for anything, and especially me, I don't like to pay a lot for something if I know that there's a way cheaper alternative. And for this, especially this, there's a gigantic, really cheap market for power stations and portable power bricks and batteries, and they are much cheaper than this. They may not look as cool, but they are a lot more reliable, a lot cheaper, and if it breaks, you're not going to feel like you just lost a ton of money because it's not $90, it's probably $50 or $40, and it's still going to function just as great. So honestly, I think if you have $90 and you only have $90, don't blow it on this. Get something cheaper and keep that extra money because this is a little bit too expensive, and honestly, the colors are nice, but it just doesn't match my taste. So with that, thank you so much to Tylt for sending this out to me. It's a cool product, but they got to rethink their strategy and exactly what they want to accomplish with this because it's a little bit too expensive for my taste. And with that, guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll have a link for this down in the video description down below. And yeah, thank you so much to Tylt for sending this out to me.